Gaga, nakamit pala ako. Alam niyo ba yung sipon ko? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sneezing. I'm nose runny. Today, it's not the horses that are running. It is my nose. Hindi na nag-mute. I didn't nag-mute. My Pokebadgie. Where's my tablet? Hanapin ko muna yung tablet ko. Bago ako mag-stream. Yeah. Lila, your voice is very low. Sorry. Hold up. Hold up to. Let me just. My mic keeps moving. Ah. Sorry for the noise. I'm just preparing my tablet, okay? Oh, that's my desktop audio. Gagon, skip. Good evening. Is my mic okay? I will check whether I have reverb. No, I do not. Thank God. And let me greet everybody here a very, very, very good afternoon. Let me greet everybody that has been waiting since earlier. Thank you for waiting. Hello, Jintai. Hello, Sentimo. Hello, Cheesecake. Hello, Pichu. Hello, Axel. Hello, Paws and Pals. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, Skinner. Hello, Tomato. Hello. Let me check live chat if I missed anybody. To everybody that is liking, and to everybody that is gonna be watching the VOD, magandang evening po. Very, very good evening. Is it evening if you still see the sun? I actually have no idea. Mập chơi, mập chơi, cái đó gì, mập chơi. No, we're not gonna be playing Uma Musume today. I mean, I want to. I want to play Uma Musume. I've been trying to stop myself from playing Uma Musume though. Number one, I'm so obsessed with it. It takes up so much of my time. Number two, I need to get good at how to stream Uma Musume. Like, I feel like if I stream Uma Musume... I've been watching other people play Uma Musume. You know? I've been watching people streaming it. I've been observing. Don't get me wrong. I've been observing how people play Uma Musume. Tapos binabasa nila isa-isa. They're reading all the dialogue one by one. And I'm like, can I do that? I don't think I can do that. So, iniisip ko pa, I've been thinking, how do I make it more fun, the stream? Because usually, guys, when I play alone, when I play Uma Musume alone, I just lock the fuck in, skip all the dialogue, look at my turns, how many turns I still have left. And I'm like, okay, check career info. Oh, she has a long race, but all of her races are medium. Okay, I will build early stamina and then stamina, speed, stamina, rest, lose RNG, stamina, speed, stamina. That's how I play! You guys wanna watch that? That's insane. You guys are insane in the head. Isn't that basically what you did last time? What's the difference? Yeah, that's what I did last time. I felt it was boring. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I feel like it was boring. I was watching it and I'm like, I can't believe these people actually watch my stream. That's what I genuinely thought. I was like, bro, I was just skipping through everything. Also, Eman, kanina, earlier, you said Alexa play Sibat. And while I was setting up my stream, I was like, isn't Sibat that one song on Reddit that goes... Yun! I was thinking what it was that. I had to search it while I was muted. While I was unmuted, I mean. And thankfully you guys didn't hear my reaction going, oh! Pero yun, I had to search it, by the way. Thanks for activating my Alexa, Lila. Naka-speaker ba ako? Am I on speaker? I'm sorry. Also, hi, Triple and Chris. Hello, streamer. Hello, viewer. I'm waving at you. I've been cutting back on gacha and focusing more on single-player games. To be fair, I'm gonna give Uma Musume all the credit. It doesn't feel like a gacha game to me. Like, even if I'm bad at gacha, it's so fun. It's still so fun. I don't even pull that much. I have 13,000 carats. Or like paid currency now. Yeah, I have so much. Like, I don't even pull. I do it for the love of the game, guys. I watch my horses for the love of the game. They just watch Lila. I know, right? Unbelievable, these people. How come you guys are just watching me skip through all the dialogue? So yun, inisip ko pa. Like, I am genuinely thinking, how can I make the act of streaming Uma Musume more fun? Sinisip ko talaga siya. Hey, wait, I have a question for you all. What do you look forward to? Or like, what makes it fun for you when you watch other people play Uma Musume specifically? I feel like I need to hear it from you guys. Because you guys are definitely gonna be the people that I am, you know, that I'm gonna be streaming to eventually. Also, hi, Lenny! Hi! I was blindsided by Sibat yesterday, so now I'm paying it forward. Does everybody here know what Sibat is? Bro, it's a music track that a person played to in the bedroom with their wife for him to get in the mood. And when you listen to that specific music track, it's just a trumpet going. Yeah. So, I don't know if that would get anyone in the mood. Personally, I would die if I heard that while in the bedroom. And, yeah. Nakakatawa kasi I haven't heard that in years. I think I heard that like 2 years ago. Or 3 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 to 3 years ago. It's so hilarious though. I can't believe I'm seeing it here. In the year of our good God, 2025. Quote unquote, I don't pull. And then Lila Maria has Penny Pincher as a title. It checks out. Bro, that's all the free scouts. And then I've been just pulling like 10 times. Scout for like both the support card and the derby cards. Yeah. Yeah. Yun na yun. Tapos nanalo ako. I'm like, wow. Okay. But definitely though, for Kita-san, aka the most goated support card for Uma Musume of all time, I'm gonna be pulling her. I'm gonna be pulling her. Lila, you're talking about doing it in pregnancies like every stream. Are you okay? No! Tawag dito. It was Eman. He brought up Sibat, and that's the theme of the song. Bro, I'm not always on my ovulation when I'm streaming, I swear. I swear. Is that unhinged? Did I go way too unhinged? Yeah, that's the purpose of the beat. Yes, yes. Alright, let me back read a little bit. I will never play Uma Musume, but I enjoy watching people play it because of their reactions. The races, it's fun seeing a horse catching up. Fair, fair. Oh, Cheesecake also likes the races. Watching people hype up the races is nice. I like watching Jedi play it since he has some shoutcasting experience. Oh yeah. He's pretty good at doing that. Usually, even when we played Valorant back in the day, and when he's dead and it's time to spectate the other players, the other people in the team, shoutcast niya yun. Nakakatawa kaya. It's so funny. He shoutcasts every single part that happens in game as a joke. I'm worried about the day Asian Flash comes out and my long lost gacha budget might wake up. Don't do it! Just work hard every day, bro. Free to play, free to play, free to play. Personally, I don't think I can do the thing using that beat. I don't think anybody can. She only cares about us when she's ovulating. No! No! Nah. Free to pay. No! Don't you do it! I'm gonna strangle you. Don't put in your gacha thingy. Don't put in your money on your gacha thingy, bro. Go buy good food or something. Bro, my screen won't let me strangle you. Ayan! Free to hay. Free to pay. Free to play. Play. So, yan. So, yun na. No, don't gamble your tuition. But I love Musume for the love of the game. It's so fun. You know, I was playing it while having my hand x-rayed earlier. Kasi diba, what do you call this? The diagnostic clinics were closed over the weekend. So I haven't had my hand checked by the x-ray. So yeah. So kakapa-x-ray ko lang kanina. I just had my x-ray earlier. And the line for the x-ray was extremely long. It was extremely long. And I think I waited for like an hour and a half. Yeah, an hour and a half. Tapos yun, Laro, umamusume. Scratchy. Umapyay. Yes. I've been gaming at least every day. Do it! Who needs tuition anyway? No! Do not encourage this behavior, Snow Crab. Also, welcome, Snow Crab. Some clothing I bought over the sale is arriving today. Excited today. Ooh! Do you also have 7/7 sales overseas? Or is this like a different sale? Is this like a different sale? I still can't get over my makeup though. I've been using my makeup more these days. So happy with what I bought. That means I'm on a buying ban though until like Christmas. Cause I've had so many trips, right? I have 2 trips. Well, technically 3 if you take a look at it. I've had 3 trips, right? I went to Japan. I went to the mountains for that public health program, summer program. And then I went to Baguio. And I'm fucking broke. And I'm fucking broke. And I'm like really taking care of my dentals now. Like over the summer. Because I couldn't have it checked over like the entire school year. So like just the other day, I had my teeth cleaned. And then Remember the tooth I told you guys about? I had a tooth, right? That had a hole in it. Do you guys remember that one? I think I told about it like back in December. But for those who don't remember, I'm gonna draw something. So here, we have a tooth, right? And I used to have braces. This is Lila Maria tooth. This is my 2 front teeth. This is my, I don't know, canine, whatever. I forgot what are the types of teeth. I will fail anatomy again. Yan! So I had braces, right? Ooh la la, braces. You know, get your teeth fixed. You know, look like a fucking nerd. But at least your teeth gets fixed. Yeah, I want to chip badly. So what happened was I had poor dental health. Because, I don't know, skill issue. And then when they took out the brackets, what happened was, when they took the bracket out, they were like, oh shit, son, you have a big fucking cavity over here. There was like a big hollow hole here on one of my front teeth. And yan. So matagal ko siya hindi naayos. I had a lot of things going on my teeth. I also had like 2 impacted wisdom teeth. So I had to get that surgically removed, right? And then I also had like another tooth that was like on the verge of dying. So niroot canal ko yun. Poor dental health, poor dental hygiene. Both actually. Number 1, I used to have poor dental hygiene. And number 2, I have chronic acid reflux that no medication can heal for some reason. So when I burp, every time I burp, guys, you know, I always burp on stream, right? Whenever I feel like acidic or such. It affects your teeth. It makes you more prone to cavities. That's why I'm so jealous of all of you who don't even brush their teeth daily, or only brush like once a day and don't have cavities. I'm just extremely unlucky, and I exacerbated the problem by having poor dental hygiene as like a teenager. Yan! Ikaw, Lenny, ikaw nakaalala ko. It is you that I remember when I think about people that have good dental hygiene and good dental health. Even if they're just brushing once a day. Insane. Insane behavior. Bro, you really have a lot of debuffs. All for that XP boost. I know, right? So, ganda yan. So, the last year, I've had like minor dental fillings. And I had to take like an x-ray, of course. And then I had to take another x-ray. Well, 2 x-rays for this root canal tooth. So yan, ang dami kong gastos dun. I allotted like most of my savings for that one. And for the extraction of the 2 wisdom teeth. And then, ang nangyari was, while I was solving all these problems happening over at the bottom teeth, on a good April, on a good March, on a good day in March or April, I was brushing my teeth like a good kid. Brush, 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 3 times a day. Brush, brush, brush to keep cavities away. Brush, 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 3 times a day. Brush with Colgate. And then when I brushed for the last stroke, it chipped off. Like my tooth looks like this now. It like suddenly chipped off because the cavity got so bad. He was like, fuck it bro, I can't do this anymore. I can't stick around anymore. And so my teeth went, choke. It's like entirely chipped. So yun. So na yung summer. Yes, that happened. For real. So this summer, after I got home from the public health program, I had a dentist thing scheduled. But it coincided with my grandma's birthday. So I was like, I don't want to miss my grandma's birthday. So I guess I'm just gonna have to reschedule it. So yun, I got it rescheduled the other day. And I finally met my dentist a few days ago. Shut up, Chris! Imagine seeing a cute Ajirai girl with a crackhead's teeth. Lila bungi, fuck you, tang ina mo nga. Bubungiin kita pag nakita kita. So yun. So what happened was, I met up with my dentist, and turns out, you can't just make a dental crown or something. You can't just plaster it with porcelain and all that. I have to get it root canaled again! And I'm like, fuck! Another fucking root canal! So yun. So I'm gonna be spending more money again. I'm gonna be funding that entire dental clinic. God, that's why children of the chat, the people of the chat, take care of your fucking teeth. Don't be like fucking me. Jesus fucking Christ. It really is a requirement to watch Lila on the airport. Yeah, it goes deep. So, ang mangyayari sa akin, so what's gonna happen to me is, I will be first having a root canal. Thankfully, the front teeth, they only have at least 2 canals. So that's 7,000 plus 7,000. So that's 14,000 for the total of the root canal. Okay? And then, after the root canal, obviously my tooth would have no more nerves, which is nice. Means nothing is gonna get infected. But, the root canal won't solve the chipped tooth problem. I'm still gonna have a chipped tooth by the end of it all. So my dentist was like, you gotta put a crown over it, my brother. And I was like, how much is a crown? And my dentist was like, it starts at 11,000 pesos. So I'm like, yeah, I am not going on a trip for the next 6 months. I will stay at home, study at home, and put all my budget to that chipped tooth. Cause it has really, you know, it's gonna, how do you say this? It's gonna have random bacteria enter if I don't get it fixed. Yeah, it's gonna be worth it. At least because apparently poor dental health is also a cause of like cardiovascular diseases, because it can form plaques in your blood vessels. And what do you do when you have plaques? What does that mean? It means something is blocking your blood vessels. And that thing that is blocking your blood vessels is all the dirt, all the bacteria you've gathered that entered your body from your tooth. So I'm like, so yun. Let me backread though. My teeth were messed up when I was young. I needed braces and I had 12 teeth removed. Not including the wisdom teeth removal. I'm still not with perfect dental health, but it's much better than before. That's so many! How come? I mean, were you like born with more teeth than usual? Like they were like extracurricular teeth? Or did like extracurricular thing? Did God just go? I'm gonna give you more teeth. Is that how it worked, or did they take off like a lot of teeth from your normal set? Cause that's gonna be a pain in the ass. This is why you should also prioritize your health over birthday parties. Got me on a thinking emoji. I was like, what were the things I've spent on? Well, I went to splurge my grandma with a gift. I'm sorry. I gave her a flower bouquet. Ano pa ba? Hindi mo na nag-birthday party masyado this year. Or like this school year. Did I go on a lot of birthday parties? Well, I did go drink a lot. You guys are right. Fuck! Well, technically, I don't spend a lot each time. Like, at least maximum 500 pesos for like beer and snacks. But like, thinking about it, it does accumulate. And all the matcha too that I drink. You know what? I also questioned myself the other day. I was like, what the fuck do I even spend on? And it turns out that I've spent way too much money on cafes. But here's the thing! It's so hard to study at home! My bed is like right behind me. It's so difficult. You don't get it, bro. You don't get it. Like, if I get tired of studying, I can just lie down. But I wouldn't get anything accomplished. So I have to pay and bankrupt a specific cafe and spend 8 hours over there to study. Heh. But imagine if I'm doing that like 5 times a day, 6 times a day, 5 times a week, or like 6 times a week even. Heh. So, maybe we shouldn't be doing that as much. Or, imagine me, no? All the money I've spent on matcha just to study in a cafe for 8 hours. I could have used it to build my own business. Can I? No, not really, but like, you know, almost there. Cafe student, yeah. You focus on your mouth for a bit. You will get so much confidence out of it, and that will improve everything you do. True! True! Actually, my grandmother noticed that I had like a missing tooth. Like, she was looking at my teeth while I was smiling at her like, ee! And she was looking at my teeth and she was like, Iha, ano yan? Lila Maria, ano yan? Ba't wala ka ng ngipin dyan sa kanan? And I'm like, she was pointing at my right side and she was like, why don't you have a tooth over there? And I'm like, I'm sorry. So, yan. So, yes. No! I feel like it also has truly played a role in my confidence too. Like, diba yan dati? Diba, I would take selfies then. I would be like, wah! Wah! Like this is me and my phone going like, wah! Wah! Selfie! Wah! Wah! Ganyan, diba? Tapos na yun, whenever I take a selfie nowadays, it's like, hindi na ako ngumingiti. I don't smile as much anymore. But I'm not doing it on purpose. It's not like I'm actively conscious of my teeth. I just noticed I don't do it anymore. And I was like, why don't I do it anymore? And so I tried smiling like, tapos feeling ko may mali. And I kind of felt like, something feels off when I smile. So I tried doing it again. So yun nga, it was the tooth. I feel like, number one, I stopped wearing my retainers, right? So my teeth has flared up again. And number two, yun nga, yung bunging ngipin, the chipped off tooth. And so when I also met my dentist the other day, I asked her about my old retainer because I was like, you know, I didn't get to wear my old retainer because, long story, the retainer was made in the province, and when it got loose, I couldn't have it adjusted anymore because I was like studying in Manila. So yun. So I was like, can I wear this retainer again? It's gonna hurt so bad though. And then my dentist was like, you must. So I've been wearing it again even though it's so tight on me. And she checked it though. She said it's still healthily tight. So that means it's fine. Like it's not gonna break my teeth due to how tight it is now. That my teeth has flared up already. So yun. So I've been getting it back together. I've been wearing my retainers and I have an appointment scheduled for the root canal. Is that related to your poor memory? The poor dental health? I don't know, but maybe. Perhaps. I probably drank too much milk because more of my teeth kept growing. Ah, so you did have extracurricular teeth. Maybe it was also genetic, no? Sorry, I'm back reading so many messages because I kept yapping about the details of the main story. But now it is time to focus and look for a tangent over here in the chat. Paris for Lila's birthday. Bro, I'm gonna more likely than not, I probably already have a plaque somewhere down here. After this chip tooth has been exposed to the world for like quite a while now. So I don't think I want to promote having a pulmonary embolism. Having a blood clot in the brain too. Not gonna lie, all of my current dental issues came because I visited the dentist more often when I was younger and they kept drilling away a part of it. Fair. That also happens. Because sometimes the dentists are like, you look like you have a cavity over here. Let me fill it up. But I can't just fill it up. Let me drill it a little bit more. And then they'll fill it up. But then, over time, of course, because you're a normal person that eats 3 times a day, the filling will go, poof. It's gonna go away. You're gonna get worn out. And then you're gonna have less tooth. And then you're gonna subject it again to the same bacteria, same food. It's gonna wear itself out again. And you're gonna have another cavity. And then they're gonna drill that same cavity. And now you have less tooth than the first ever checkup. I can see how that happens. Face mask is the key. Seems like you have to change poses now, Lila. Poker face, here we go. Yeah, recently I've been going like... usually, when you take selfies, it's like... You know, with your teeth out and all. Now it's just like... Alright, homies, time to ego boost our Jirai idol. She became the mule because of my teeth. Lola be like, nauna ka pang nabungi sa akin. Nako, ito na naman tayo sa English eh. How do you translate bungi in English? Ikaw na mag-translate, Chris. Ikaw nga nag-chat eh. How do I translate bungi in English? Also, hi, Snake Guy. Welcome. I'm so sorry. And also, Cabbage, welcome. Sorry, I've missed so many messages. I've been chewing on the left side ever since my filling on the right side fell off. Yeah, you have to get it replaced soon. Gap, maybe? Missing tooth. Lola be like, skill issue, -1 tooth. That's not what you said! Can't relate on how I take selfies because I don't take much unless it's for documentation or something. You know, you men, you guys, I know. You guys are not gonna change your profile pictures. You are gonna have one good photo taken of you or like on a family trip or during your graduation in university, and you're gonna be using that for the next 6 to 10 years, most likely. These goddamn men. Me who hasn't had a feeling before. Yeah! Tangina mo! I will forever die of envy from Lenny's dental health. I only changed it because I graduated. Next up is my wedding. Congrats ulit sa pag-graduate. I know I've said it already, but I can't believe it. I can't believe it. A lot of us in Chan have graduated from university in the past few years. So happy! So happy for everybody. We've grown together. Planning to use it for 20, to be honest. Tangina. I change profile pictures every major life event. When was the last time you changed your profile picture? I change from time to time, but I admit leaving my profile picture up for a few years. I don't know if it's just because I'm a vain woman, but I guess relative to my other female friends, I change my profile picture like every 6 months. Everybody graduated the past few years. 2013. Sorry! I would say the photo card message helped, but I already graduated when I got it. I pretend I do not see evidence of my irresponsibility. Yes, I do not perceive. Sino ka snow crab? Indeed, my picture on Facebook was from 2019. God! Hi, Nico! Welcome! Hello, Nicolette. Welcome, welcome. Lila age checking chat. I'm sorry. I'm not changing this one because my Aussie drew it and my Twitter profile picture was done by Virgil. Ah! Wait! What is your current profile picture? You've had it for a while. Punta nga ako, go to channel. Lennox CH. Oh, is this Ryan's art? Or is this somebody else's art? I'm looking on my iPad right now. Oo nga, no? Yeah, I just noticed. I mean, I know it's been a different artwork, but I didn't really take a zoom into it. You're right. Ay, it is Ryan's. How are you, Lila? Ito, I've been streaming for the past 44 minutes. But I've had no progress. I've had no progress. Ito na nga. So after 44 minutes of streaming, let me introduce you the artwork that we left up from the last privated stream. I privated the stream because I was like, I felt so guilty for going in and out of the stream. Like 30% of the stream was probably me being AFK. Po? Yes po. Look. Sorry. But the potential clips were there. Are there potential clips? I don't know. I felt so bad after the stream. I was just like, private. Yeah, that was the live reaction of Lila finishing that stream. I wasn't in the stream as much. Private. Yeah. Yeah, you were booked as a guest. Yeah, the Airbnb guys. Mine is drawn by Ryan. Kinda hard to change it. Aww. But yeah, let me introduce to you the artwork. This is a commission of a very VTuber connoisseur. And they told me to draw their favorite Vols VTubers, Mino Charlotte and Kunoy Chisato in a Nicolas Cage emoji. And these were the references that they showed, and I tried accomplishing it last stream, but alas, I had not finished anything. So ayun po. Why is she acting like living a bit in a stream is bad, as if she doesn't leave us for months? No! Actually, I took a look earlier at my channel. I was like, how often do I stream while I was away? While I was in med school. Kahit pa paano nakaka-stream naman pala ako. I just realized, I get, out of 30 days in a month, I get to stream like 5 days. Inisip ko talaga do, paano kaya i-min-max? I've been thinking about how to min-max it though. Like, wait, I'm glad that this stream you are making a lot of progress unlike the other stream. Sabay nagkulay eh. Proceeds to color aggressively. You're lucky our commissioner is very patient. Chris probably still hasn't forgot about his giveaway being delayed for at least months. Ay, hindi na. Ano na yan? Ang aking... hyperventilating like a monkey. Ang aking goal for this month, well not this month, for this year. My goal for this month is I don't want to overbook myself too much. Wow, she's learning! Me when I learn something that has been going on for the past 3 years. I'm learning, guys. I'm not gonna overbook myself anymore. Dati kasi ang dami ko pinaggagawa sa buhay. Alam niyo naman yun. Like, yun, right? Like, I was like, guys, I'm gonna be going to the mountains. Cause why the fuck not? Ganun. And then I'm like, I'm also gonna be like, oh, I've been invited to a group collab. And another group collab. And another group project. Go, go, go! I feel like for the next remaining months of 2025, I'm just gonna take a chill pill. I've been invited for something earlier. Again. And I know it's because I'm so cute. I know it's because I'm so cute. And so irresistible. Hair flip. But also, it's like, I must check in on myself. I must get my shit together, bro. So I was like, can I know when is gonna be the deadline for this project? Cause I'm scared I might overbook myself again. Yeah. Also, I love the tracking right now. I'm like, I can type aggressively on a 3D tracking, guys. Also, hi Ryan. No bully my son. Cooking you all. Hello, Ryan Baleus. Lila really decided to do all the side quests at once. Dahil kasi sa merch talaga, with the birthday merch, I was very ambitious. I thought I could do it. You know, I'm fucking Lila Maria. I can fucking do it. Ganon. Ganon yung pangaramdam niya. Like, I am powerful. Like, God, I'm so good. Ganon yung feeling niya. But then med school humbled me. And I could not do it. And legit though, the guilt of that freaking birthday merch is insane. Like, possibly traumatizing. I'm laughing about it now, but I used to cry about it like, at least once a week. Mga tipong pakiramdam na, hindi ko pa rin nasiship hanggang na yun. Pero pag sinip ko na yun, hindi ako makaka-aral. I haven't had it ship, the merch. But if I go ship it, I won't have the time to study in the cafe. I'm gonna run out of tables. And I'm gonna cry. I used to cry about it like once a week. Ganon. And then the supplier one, I used to cry about it like 3 times a week. So ayoko na siya ulitin ever fucking again. I don't wanna do it ever again, you know? No, man. I'm not gonna make my own merch. Fuck that shit. Kala ko talaga kaya ko. Kasi nung bata pa ako, aka, I thought I could do it. But when I was in undergrad, bro, I've been out here, like, helping the boat people undercover. Like, here is the merch you need to sell. Oh, I will store the merch here. I will send it to you. Blah, 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 blah. It was easy for me to ship things to people that were supposed to ship things to you. So surely I could do it again. You're right, Lobster. Surely I could have done it again. But then, alas, med school. Medical school. Eskwela lang medisina. They really said, and I got fucked over. Yes. Powerful. Lila months ago. Yeah, now I'm just... Low-key though, I've been trying to recover that same arrogant energy from months ago. Kaya naman siya, I feel. I feel like I can do it. It's just taking a long amount of time. Ganun. That means my merch is limited edition. Anybody interested? Bid starts at 1,000,000 pesos. Lila scalpel merch next. Feeling ko, if I'm gonna have merch done, I might have it done by like another person. Like, I mean, yung mga, not exactly Uwo market, but like people who handle your merch for you. I'm probably gonna look for something like that. Because I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. But at the same time, it's hard to look for something local for that one. Relatively, nowadays, I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm saying this now. Because I wouldn't say this like 2 years ago. But nowadays, it's much easier to sell your merch overseas than it is to sell your merch locally. I can't believe I'm saying it, but it's real. It's much easier because there's a lot of international companies nowadays. If you go on Twitter, they're gonna accommodate you. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, we can do your merch. There's gonna be a 2% of cut, but we'll help you like look for the artist. Like, that's just gonna be our role. We're gonna produce it. We're gonna ship it. You just have to sit there and look pretty, young son. You don't have anything like that in the Philippines, bro. So yun, I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's definitely much easier now. Because before, I used to complain a lot. I was like, why is it so hard to sell merch overseas? God dang it! I don't want to sell my name to Philpost. Go, ship to, let's say, Lily all the way to Belgium. And then the package came from Lila Maria de los Santos and all that. Ngayon, mas madali na siya. I literally just have to sit pretty. Amazing. Lila Maria apron for cooking net. Lila Maria scrub suit. Dang, you guys wanna wear that? Montai though. If you wear like navy green or like my usual green colors, it's gonna be nasty. So yan, I've swore, I've taken an oath, I've taken a vow that I'm gonna chillax on el responsibilidad. Yes. Also, hi Seiki. What a face. Yes, amazing. I know, right? Enough dog as well. Diyan, Lila Maria. As long as you take it easy now. Yeah. I think the reason why you chose that is like you wanted to get back at your fans with all the less streaming. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. I ended up feeling more guilty after though. Tapos isa pa yung Spotify. That one is another thing. Eating me up low-key. But it's just low-key. Yun nga. Cause like, I've been looking for a distributor. But I haven't like focused time on it. So I haven't putting up my songs on Spotify. Yeah. So isa pa yun. One promise down the drain as well. Mga ganda na bagay. So I'm like, I'm gonna not be too ambitious, and I'm just gonna do my thing for this year. We are gonna chill out. The Fantasia survey is enough. I just need to stream. I just need to enjoy whatever the fuck I'm doing. Right now, the stream is going good so far though. But you know, like previously, right? There's so many things on stream that usually happens, aka the Airbnb. Or like me getting distracted by my grandma and my grandpa. Or like me getting asked to clean the room or walk Suzy in the middle of the stream. Those small things, they kinda eat up, low-key. And I'm like, oh my god! But then I'm trying not to overthink too much about it. Because most of you are like, it's okay, we can wait. And I talked to Ryan about this. I'm like, God, every time I need to walk Susie, I feel so bad. If I go AFK, I feel so bad. And she's like, bro, do you feel bad when your Oshi takes a break? Or like goes AFK? And I'm like, no, I can wait for my Oshi. I love Nina Momose. And she's like, yeah, they feel the same way for you. And I'm like, ah! And then I bawled my eyes after. Can't wait for Lila to become like House MD. Alam nyo, random tangent, but we were talking about how crazy Obiganis are in the Philippines. Like, most of them are like chronically angry. And I was like, bro, I can't survive there. And then my classmates looked at me in the eye, like, alam niyo yung like the you know the metal chair screeching and then rotating towards you. They all looked at me like that, and they were like, Lila Maria, you are the chronically angry Obigani. And I'm like, oh, I see how it is. So TLDR, they thought I would survive in an Obigani rotation. I don't know though. I mean, that's definitely their impression for now, but I can't say. Because usually in the Philippines, there's so many crazy mothers, and our Obiganis are like underpaid and all that. Lagi siyang galit. Lagi talaga silang galit. They're always so angry. Obiganis are doctors that take care of pregnant mothers and basically girls with their reproductive health and all that. And they're always so cranky. Because of course, in the middle of the midnight, some mother is gonna be, you know, giving birth. And then like during the day, there's gonna be like asshole mothers who like, yeah, I smoke while I'm pregnant. So there's a lot of Obiganis out there that are like fed up and are just chronically angry at everything. And I'm like, I don't think I can handle being in an Obigani department. And they were like, Lila, you are the Obigani department. What are you on about? And I'm like, oh. We want to see you succeed, Lila. We meme about it, but it's really okay to stream a little less and enjoy your trips, etc. Umiyak on stream. Bro! Stop making me cry on stream. No, but like for real though, right? I've been going in and out, and you know, enjoying my day, or like playing Uma Musume and all that, and also going to Baguio. But I'm like, what am I doing for my channel? Tanga ang puta, umiyak ang puta. Cried over one comment from Uncle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Lila 1R and not a smudge on her commish. Hoy! Nagkukulay-kulay ako dito, ha? You don't see that shit? I've been coloring. I've been coloring the hair. Hindi lang halata, guys. There's progress, I swear. Uncle! Who's making Lila cry? Nay, wala lang. Rah! No tears. Just lacrimal fluid. Aqueous humor. Blah blah. Lila magiging OB. Lila becoming an Obigani. She might punch a pregnant woman. That's what I'm scared of. So I don't want to go into Obigani as well. I don't want to get punched either by like consultants, aka senior doctors in the department. Like, I ain't signing up for that. No, Called him an uncle for saying nice things. Truly the kindest I know. Basta yun. I've been trying to get in there and get good. Yeah, bro. Lila becomes Obigani to become the literal baby coming out. Also, hi Obi-Wan, welcome. Have you seen that viral video of a mom having an ultrasound? And the doctor suddenly said so casually, ay, patay na yung baby. Like asking if it's raining or something. What? Bro, that's insane. Why would they do that? Sure, they're probably so tired and all that, but holy shit! Just casually saying that your baby's dead during an ultrasound. Insane. I can see it happening though. But insane. No. Anyari? Good thing. Isn't that a good thing they were able to take a video of that though? Yeah, it's cold. I hope it's just scripted though. That would be like terrible for the mother. I would never go in a clinic after that. Or like an ultrasound clinic after that. I don't want to see Lila in my prostate exams either. Hey! I learned how to do a prostate exam during the last month of my medical school year. This year. You guys want to know how? How do I check whether your prostate is enlarged? Tsaka ano pa yun? Ano nga ba yun? May thing pa yun eh. You can also check whether like it rotated or not. I forgot about it though, so I can't do it correctly. Prostate exam time! Asan na nga ba yun? Let me grab my iPad and go take a look at the perineum. Take a look at the last page. I know the instructions are over there. Ayun! Rectal examination. Structures can be palpated by a gloved index finger inserted into the anal canal and rectum in a patient. This is also called a digital rectal exam. First, ask for consent. Ask the patient to be undressed from waist down, including undergarments. Ask the patient to lie in a left lateral position if you are right-handed. And inspect the area before inserting your finger. Look for hemorrhoids, skin tags, warts, stretch marks, anal fissures, small openings with foul discharge. The examiner can also ask the patient to cough and check for internal hemorrhoids or rectal prolapse. And then, use the dominant hand for inspection and the non-dominant hand for separating the buttocks. Inserting the finger, place it a bit medially, and the other hand placed on the hip. Check the anal tone and ask the patient to bear down on fingers. Sweep around the rectum and check for any lumps or palpable masses, tenderness, pain, and note results using a clock phase. It's time for prostate exam, baby. Wait! I need to ask for consent first. I would like to do a digital rectum exam on you guys. Will you consent? This is me smiling. Will you consent? Not me doing this finger emoji. Question: does it say if you need to spit on your finger? No! God, no! No! Lila gonna ask if we can clap them asses. I look forward to the day that I can legally conduct a rectal exam on any of you. Non-maliciously and out of pure health concerns. Time to check whether you're at risk for prostate cancer. That would be very fun. At least take us to dinner first. It's more than a finger with Lila. Then, going in dry, we are gonna be using a medical lubricant, of course, gentlemen. We can't just go in raw. Nuh-uh-uh. There's a Vtuber ASMR prostate exam on YouTube, which I watch for sleep. What? Talaga? We gotta check into that, bro. YouTube.com. You gotta tell me what's going on and with the rest of this website. Vtuber prostate exam ASMR. Oh! Dr. Nova from V for Mirai has a colonoscopy ASMR. Wow! There's also a cranial nerve exam ASMR. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. I wanna watch the cranial nerve exam ASMR. Oh shit! I need this for this year. I wanna watch this. We're gonna be watching this together, chat. You and me in the same virtual room. We are gonna be watching this. I want this. Hello, galing! That's so good. Medically accurate and soothing. Amazing! OMG! They have the Snellen chart, the facial nerve and reflex test, peripheral vision test. Amazing. Watch anong na pala to. Ang galing! May ganun. I didn't know about this. I knew people were weird, but like, I didn't know people were like doing this for the weird people like us. Amazing! I'm gonna be watching this later, and I'll be giving my review. Ayoko na pala mag-watch along. I don't wanna watch along. I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna be watching this immediately later. Galing! This is Lila's way of getting back for bullying. Yes. Yes. Ate, thank you for the recommendation. I never knew this was a thing. This is outstanding behavior. I love it. I love it very much. Professional ASMR view. Accuracy test. Yeah. Because for this year, chat, fun fact, I'm gonna be having most of my classes conducted in a hospital now. Yeah. I'm gonna be mostly at the hospital now for like 60% of my lectures, apparently. And so we are gonna be exploring the wards and all that. And sometimes, with consent of course, since it's a teaching hospital and all that, they're gonna be like, okay, what about you do this exam on the patient? Patient, will you allow this medical student to conduct an exam on you? Ganun. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna be doing this year. RIP yung pinagpracticean. Hindi, cranial, ano lang naman yun? Cranial nerve test. I thought there was gonna be actually footage inside the head. No! It's like when you go into the clinic and you try to check whether all of their nerves are like fully functioning. Yeah. Ang cute nga eh. How do I say this? They're so... Wala akong mabigyan na example na yan because I've forgot about it all. I can't give an example right now. But it's amazing how the human body works. It's like they're gonna ask you to do a specific thing. And when you can't do a specific thing, it seems like you have this and that. You are at risk for insect disease. Here, that. And I'm like, amazing. Wala akong mabigyan na example eh. But usually, ayun for example, here's the thing. There's a way to test for like cerebellum intactness. If your cerebellum is still intact. Also, hi Celia! Hi Celia! So for example, the cerebellum is the part of the brain that is responsible for regulating motor movement. Okay? So for example, I'm the doctor and I'm gonna be asking you to put your finger up like this in a pointing position. And I'm gonna tell you, the patient, this is your patient, and this is your hand as a patient. I'm gonna be telling you, okay, bring your pointy finger towards the tip of my pointy finger. And so if the patient successfully does it, and it can touch the pointing finger, like successfully, no matter where I place my finger, that means my cerebellum is intact. It's good, it's working. But if you have brain damage, literally, if you have a brain tumor, and I ask you to touch the tip of the finger, to touch the tip of my finger using your hand, usually people with tumors in the cerebellum, they're gonna be like, they're gonna be like shaking when they do that. Or they end up deviating from the direction. Like they don't get to touch my finger. It's amazing! What an art! Yun ang aking take. So yun. You can know this by putting your whole hand on our prostate. Not that. We're having anatomy with Lila, I see. Yeah, we found out there are people that make colonoscopy ASMRs. And there are people that make cranial nerve examination exams. In ASMR form. That's amazing to me. Okay. Paano kapag kinilig, pag nag-touch ang fingers? Ikaw po ay dadalhin sa mental. How to test if my hypothalamus is still okay? I think that might require like laboratory tests. I feel like they're gonna check for your blood contents, whether your hormones are working. Ano pa ba? Whether your hormones are working, whether your blood sugar is okay, blah blah. And ano pa ba? Whether your sex organs are also okay, and whether you still look like a boy. And because the hypothalamus is responsible for regulating all of that, you know, blood sugar, ano yung pangalawa? Kidney function, and sex organs. Yes. That's putting it simply. On real people, oh, I don't know. I feel like it's just a simulation though. Hello, Lila Chu, who that? Hello, Ferio. This one is my Charlotte from the Vtuber agency Vols. Because this is a commission. Hehe. That I haven't finished. Although, mabagal ako onte, but I see the light a little bit. Yeah, we're almost done? Question mark? Yeah, we're almost low-key done. I need to paint a little bit more the ribbons though. The ribbons and... Mabagal daw siya onte. Ano? Tututol ka? Tang ina mo. Na-joke lang. Joke lang! Joke lang! Joke lang! Proceeds to act all cutely. What? I didn't say that. Hi, Coffee! Welcome! Welcome, welcome! Yeah, we are gonna be coloring the ribbon as soon as I clean it up because it's so ugly. But technically, I know you guys ordered the sketch. So I could just ignore this, you know, if I was conceited. And if I was like, hey, I got the money anyway. But no, we gotta put heart into this. We gotta clean it up even though it's just a sketch. Lamang, lutong. Pag nakita ko talaga ito sa Lila, isasako ko na. I'm gonna run. You will never ever catch me. Ha! Ha ha! Alam nyo, speaking of you never being able to catch me, ang aking what if, biglang ganun, may what if na conversation. My what if, random topic, but my what if in high school is I wonder what would have happened if I had a track club in high school. Because I'm really fast at running. Like, I'm extremely fast at running. Especially when I was a child, I was super fast. But I didn't even know track was a sport until like I graduated high school. Like I thought they were kidding when people had track as a sport. I'm like, oh really? Ha ha ha! I only see that in anime. Ha ha. That's actual sport pala siya. It turned out to be an actual sport, and I had no idea until I graduated high school. I was like, oh, people run as a sport? Really? Kasi yun, syempre hindi na-develop ang aking talent sa pagtakbo. because of that, I didn't like get to know how to develop my talent in running. But I'm really good at running. I swear. Like, there was a time. It's gonna be a funny story. Running away from responsibilities is a thing. Being adult, give it a try. Oh, I've been doing it lots. We've been doing it lots out here. Yun nga, ang aking random kwento. Ganto yan, ganto yan. Paano kung ba ikukwento? How do I tell this story? Thinking about it. This one is a slightly personal story that I will be telling you. Don't worry, it doesn't have personal details. It was just a weird setting. Okay. So, Lila Maria, at the very young age of, let's just say, I don't know, 16, 15, whatever. Ganyan. Yan. Lila Maria liked someone. Wow! Lila Maria liked someone. It wasn't from the all-girls school though. Sad. She liked someone. Masalan, diba, I told you guys I was really awkward as a kid. And I'm not kidding when I said I'm awkward. And so yun nga, there was this dude. There was that dude that we like. Well, I like. What do you mean we? Oh, you weren't gay back then? Slide. I still swing both ways though. So yun, there was this dude that I like. And they were like, oh, okay, let's give it a try. We weren't really dating per se. But you know, it was weird. You know, typical young children things, whatever. Ganyan. And then eventually, I figured out, I don't really like this guy. Lol. So maybe we were gay, really. Kasi yun, I figured out that I didn't really like the guy. So of course, I had to like, quote-unquote, break up with them, even though we weren't really a thing. But like, for formality's sake, right? You had to break up with them. And so, I was like, we gotta eat somewhere. I gotta do it in public, you know? Because I'm gonna fail if I do this in private. And something might happen if I do this in private. I'm a scared woman. I haven't done this before. Ganyan. And so, Lila Maria, at the young age, she was like, hey, we can eat at McDonald's or something. Like a random fast food chain. We can eat at McDonald's or something. Yan. So we met up, you know, and we were like eating happily. And he was eating happily, like, ow, 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 ow. And deep down, I was like, he has no idea what is about to happen. Ganyan. So, what happened was, out of nowhere, while he was eating his burger, I was like, hey, we gotta break up, bro. I think we gotta break up. And then, of course, he was like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is working out, you know? I don't think I swing that way. Ganyan. And then, of course, they were like, of course, trying to persuade me. And I didn't know what to do. Yeah, I said it casually. Because I had enough. I didn't know how to think anymore at that time. Yeah, I low-key publicly executed the man. And to be fair, I was in high school. I didn't know shit about what the fuck I was doing. Just yun. Tapos, of course, you know, typically, he was surprised that I was like thinking about these things. And it was him basically going, no, don't. No, whatever. I said, yeah, it wasn't that deep then. It was very, very like, high school, if that makes sense. So after nun, he kept yapping. And I'm like, I can't do this. And what I did, I ran away from the McDo so fast. Like, I ran away from the McDo so fast. People were like looking at me while I was running. As in, I was running at the speed of light after that conversation happened. And then my friends were there. Like, they were like two of them like helped me out. They were like, "What happened? Why are you running?" But I couldn't check my messages then, because I asked them to like, I don't know, spy on me. Typical high school things, guys. I told them to spy on me, help me do my shit. Ganyan. So they weren't actively participating. But then they saw me run. They saw me run away. Ran. So high school Lila Maria ran out from the McDo. And then ran towards the emergency exit stairs. Went to the second floor of the mall. And ran towards the department store. And then ran towards the dressing room where nobody could find me. And then I realized, wow, I think I just beat the world record. That was extremely fast. So yun, I was really fast. And then my friends tried to look for me. Or like tried to chase me, but they couldn't. You probably executed a man and brought an audience and then left like a You are cold. That happened when I was younger. I don't really like treat it, I guess, as serious, quote unquote, but it happened. Yeah. You changed him that day. ang key point ko ay, mabilis ako tumakbo. Like, I ran so fast, nobody could chase me. Nobody, indeed, could chase me. Not even the dude. I lost him before I even got to the emergency exit. I was that fast. When she was smaller. I miss high school memories like that, not gonna lie. Lila Maria, ang pinakamabilis na tumakbo sa relationship sa buong mundo. Yeah. Good old days, chat. I broke a man that day, chat. Moral of the story, I can run fast. That's why I was contemplating. I was like, do I tell this story? Well, it's gonna make my point. It's gonna get my point across, for sure. I just realized how brutal it is in retrospect. Lila really had to share her high school love to prove how fast she is. Kasi nga, I didn't have much opportunity to like run in an actual field, guys. I didn't even know track was a sport. That was the best gago, wrong layer. Ay, hindi. I thought I was doing on the wrong layer. Yeah, that was the only point that I can say that I ran pretty fast. And also the fact that I'm always late. Maybe I should have told that story instead, no? That I was always late. So I ran fast going to the school. Maybe I should have told that story instead, but alas, I've shown you guys who I truly am. I think the point was he just broke somebody's heart in a whim. I hope they're doing okay. May utang pa din sila sa akin, but I hope they're doing okay. Lila wants to tell how fast she can run. Quest, break up with someone. Reward, 10 plus agility. I ran, guys. I ran. Musta na kaya yun? Wonder how that dude's doing. Weird talaga siya though. Weird. And from what high school memories do I have that I wanna share? Paisip tuloy ako. Other than that, my high school life, well, romantic life in high school was pretty benign compared to everybody in my surroundings. Yun na yun. That was basically the peak of it all. But it was pretty benign. We have a new entry in Uma Musume. Oh, is the scout? Ano? Ay, na joke lang. You were pertaining to me. Where's my reference? There we go. Let me erase this part. My turn. I remember my first week of college, I was late for my classes. So I ran to the classroom, threw up at the entrance of the building, went inside, and sat down like nothing happened. It was a 1.5-mile run. No wonder you vomited. Or did you vomit because of something else? Bro, similarly in college, I was required to exercise so bad. Like a high intensity exercise. And I thought it was gonna be easy. But it ended up making me really wanting to vomit. I didn't push through with it though. I knew somebody who did though. It was the run. No fucking wonder. Me when I have acidosis. Imagine developing a very specific trauma for McDonald's burger and a fast-running girl. It's been years though. I hope he can probably eat at a McDonald's now. Eman ran like a umamusume. Bro had like poor stamina though. He vomited after. Which part of high intensity says it was easy? Mayabang nga ako. I'm extremely arrogant. Before college, before that goddamn university humbled me down, I was so arrogant. Cause you know, I had actions to prove it. I'm like, oh, I'm smart. Yeah, I am smart. And then I had my grades 99, 99, 98, 97, 98, 97, 98. I'm like, yeah, I'm smart. Smiley emoji. And then when I went to college, it was all downhill from there. And I thought I could do it. You know, I was like, high intensity, of course I could do it. She could not. Why y'all pick McDo as a site for issues? I don't know, eventually they're gonna eat at McDo. I think that was the thought process then. Eventually they will be able to eat at McDo because they crave for it. At least it's not some obscure place. You're not so sure, Lila. Maybe until now. Pag inaalok siya ng McDo, tumatakbo agad siya. When somebody asks him to eat at McDo, he runs immediately. Not the trauma response. 7 and 8 grade, I can run fast despite having asthma or pneumonia. I don't know which. Oh damn. Good thing they let you run though. Most of my classmates with asthma, we just let them sit down. Because it's gonna be dangerous for them. I will not give details, but I needed like 4 years before I was able to step back inside BGC. The first few years made me shake so badly just at the thought of going. Oh no! Why? Because of a woman? Did a woman do something to you in BGC? Or is it different? I'm so sorry to the dude in the McDo. No, you just didn't tell that you could run despite having asthma. Bro! Another running story. In 8th grade, I rescued my friend on a scooter and we got chased by some kids. I hit a curb and crashed with my friend. And the 2 kids tripped over my scooter, so we still won. Did you not get injured? At least you guys won in the end. Lila can't pick Jollibee because in Jollibee bida ang saya. I probably wanted to eat at Jollibee more than I wanted to eat at McDo, so I chose McDo. Not Chris with the thinking emoji. God. I hope you're okay now. I hope you can go to BGC now. Ano ba? Do I have places that I'm traumatized of? Wala naman masyado, thankfully. Yeah, so far so good for me. Chris with BGC trauma. Ano mga kwento ko? What high school stories can I tell you? Medyo boring na yung rest ng high school ko eh. I have one interesting story but I can't say it unfortunately. Most of my high school was pretty benign. Yeah. Usually it's just stories of other people getting wasted and then them telling the story to me. No high school, ano eh, tawag dito. Oops. Is it the right layer? Oh, it's the right layer. Whew. Yeah, mostly it was people getting wasted in school. And then they would tell me, oh, I'm actually wasted, lol, because something happened. Uh, help me, help me move around, essentially. I overcame it because of money. New job, higher pay, needed to go there. Well, trauma but danged, I needed that money. At least he got rid of it. And he got paid for it in exchange. Wasted stories of pain, so much drama. Our high school, it was basically who got the better Farmville aesthetic. Oh, I remember when it was a big issue back then. I don't know if you guys used Friendster. You probably did because you're all uncles. But back in the day, whenever you had the same widgets on Friendster compared to somebody, they'd be like, oh my god, she stole it. She grabbed it from X and Y's profile. Oh my god, what a copycat. Ang mga ganong petty stuff lang. How old was I when I was in Friendster? Sorry, Twitter na yung inabutan ko. Ala! Ulul! High school squads in Mobile Legends or something was the trend. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're young. Oh yeah, this guy is young. I'm gonna color them out now. Where is the reference? Lila is not that young. No, because Mobile Legends started being trendy when I was in 12th grade? 11th grade? 11th grade! Yeah. Most likely 11th grade. My high school life is very uneventful. The exciting thing I did was to propose a toll booth for a school festival. And it became a campus issue when it was implemented. Ah! Why? Because it felt like extortion? Is it why it became a problem? Nobody played Facebook games with me. They all played Clash of Clans. Dang. 7th grade for me. Times have changed. Yeah, you're young. You're a young boy. You're young. Why does it look like Mino doesn't have lower teeth? Should I give her lower teeth? I'm gonna give Mino lower teeth. She's not gonna be like me with a chipped tooth, guys. I swear. Lila is slowly realizing she ain't young anymore. Come to decide, fellow relic. Totoo though. I've told this story or like this feeling many times to you guys. Alam niyo yung feeling na you used to be so good at things when you were younger. They were like, oh my gosh, you're 13. Yet you're drawing this and that, you're so good. Now you're just a 20-something year old. And that's like expected of you. And I'm like, oh, the glory. I've gotten over the feeling though a long time ago. I used to like deal with it a lot though. I'm like, oh no, I'm no longer child prodigy. Whatever, blah blah blah. Students have to pay when they pass through. God dang extortion. I can't believe they let it slide. Bro, I would be so offended too if I was a victim of your toll booth in intramurals in the school festival. Gifted child, handshake, lost adult. True. Now I'm in med school, guys. I used to type 90 words a minute and now I'm at 60 with more mistakes. I'm scared. Grandpa! It's okay, Grandpa. You can get to bed now. I should not be saying this. I will be the grandpa eventually. I will eat my words. I will call Mayuna's eyes. As a hi, Rev. Me, drinking milk because I felt my bone isn't gonna last for 5 more years. Sino nga ba yan who drank way too much milk? Was it Eman? You're gonna end up like Eman. A joke lang, it's okay. You're at the right age. Drink all that milk you can. We're still young inside. No. Good luck eating words. Hopefully you still have teeth. I'm gonna be wearing my retainers after this one. I don't wear my retainers on stream because I sound so different when I do. Do you guys want to hear me with my retainers? Para kung ano. I always, even without retainers, I already stumble on my words. What more when I wear them, bro? It's alright, Lila, as long as you're not born in the 90s. They say you're still not a dinosaur. This does not come from me, it was from a meme. Thank God for the meme. You're more Kanye with them. Oh. I hate to admit it, but it's real. Tama, suotin natin. Where's my thingy magic? These are my retainers. Shakalaka, shakalaka. I'm gonna be wearing them. Ayan siya. Parang ano? Pangina mo, Chris? Hello, chat. This is me with my retainer. Shut the fuck up, bro. Pero yan, these are my retainers. Yeah, you know. The S. The S is weird, bro. Teeth buff, Konya debuff, bro. Kaya ko ba? Let me try speaking. Ayoko na pala. Ayun o. Let me try Let me try speaking for the next 10 minutes. Fuck, bro. Ish. Hindi talaga. It ain't working out, bro. Halata siya eh, diba? Sabihin mo nga delicious. Delicious. Okay naman. I think. Why can't you speak, Lila? Is it because of the retainers? Shut the fuck up, bro. I'll beat you up. I can actually remember the pressure on top of my mouth and on the sides of my molars. They left me defeated. Right now, when I'm wearing my retainers, daming ano. It's like pulling it's pulling my front teeth towards the back. So bad. I'm gonna die. Speaking like you go to school from the Tawid, like girl, UP, hindi Ateneo. Vampire Lila. This is Anemone, Shimiya. This is Mina Charlotte from the agency Vols. I think I'm okay with this drawing now. I don't know why I'm still staying here. Ano daw? Staying. The more I pronounce it, the more it ends up nasty. You sound like you're from Araneo and not Lasal. Parehas naman sila offensive onte. What happened, Rira? I know, retainer, right? Ganun siya. So far, okay naman siya, di ba? So far, it's okay, right? Low-key. Pero mahirap siya. Parang, I don't know how to explain why it sounds different. But it just sounds different. And now, it is time. Sabi ko nga, it is time. It is time. Putang ina. It is time to color Kunoy Chisato. Puta, ayaw ka na nga. Tanggalin ka na. I can't. Lila, say, is the matcha here good? Back when I was in Japan, I had really good matcha, swear. Sounds like pigil. Chris was trying to make me sound like a konyo. I will never sound like a konyo. I refuse. Over my dead body. Reverse vampire Lila. What happened? Vampire, right? I didn't know that's my Oshi. This is your Oshi? I'm sorry for butchering your Oshi, young man. Ayan na siya. At least, you know, she has very nice teeth. Should I give her lips? I don't know. I think I should give her lips. You can't sound like a Konya with you having a sailor mouth. Nuh-uh. Whew. Thank God. Ayan. Asan na yung ano ko? Asan na yung client ko? Client! Should I add the lips or should I remove them? Yes, I have 4 Oshimen involved. Ooh. Nah, it's okay. We do it every stream anyways. Bro, I took off the retainers now. I could not. I keep the lips? Okay. Now, we shall now draw Chisato. I will keep the lips according to my client. You aren't exposed to them Konyos yet. I remember the day I caught myself code switching with the tone. My laking kanal self was shook. Bro, in the mountains, I spent the time with so many med school students from private universities. It was insane! I had to adjust too. Buti nga hindi ko nadala sa Maynila uli eh. Good thing I didn't bring the code switching back in Manila. It would have been insane. Ayun na, it's cheese at the time! Ayun. Sample. Ano sila? Teka. Ano nga yun? I don't know. I'm gonna look for a video that gives an example of how they speak. I think I have one recently. Kasi nag-send sila ng video. Sa English talaga sila. As in, it's insane. Same in my uni today, Chris. I am slightly adapting the konyo. No! Don't do it! Stick to what you believe in. Charing. OA. Wala na pala akong video. Ito ba yun? Pag ito, there's a video over here. They were like, looking for a person. They were like, where's Lila? Ganun sila magsalita. Where's Lila? I thought you were gising na. Ganun. And I'm like, I offer you the greatest power. Just say, yeah, definitely bro, gaggy. That gave me a heart attack. I don't know. Every time Konyo speak occurs, it's always so hard to explain to overseas people why Konyo switching sounds wrong. Like, it sounds normal to them, or like it sounds like a completely different language, obviously to them. But for us, it's because whenever somebody speaks in Konyo, it sounds so obnoxious. You sound like a rich person, but also you sound like an illiterate rich person. That's why the running gag is when you speak in Konyo, aka like mixed English and Tagalog, but like you speak in an English accent while speaking a language that is a mix of both Filipino and English. That's why it sounds annoying. That's why I refuse. I refuse to be Konyo. Novyurich. Is that how you pronounce the word? Novyurich. Yeah. Yeah, the accent is weird. Like, they're not speaking with the way you speak in English, they're not exactly using a Filipino accent either. It's like, it's otherworldish. Yes. That's why it feels off. Yeah. I will now color the hair. Yeah, that's why it feels off. That's why usually people make fun of them. I make fun of them. Hehe. Because it's funny. Would Taglish be different to Konyo? I feel like Konyo is part of the Taglish spectrum. Spectrum? Yeah, it's part of the Taglish spectrum. Because on a daily basis, even laking kanal people or like normal people in Manila, that's already considered Taglish. When you say things like, punta lang ako sa ATM, or like, when you also say things like, pwede ba ako mag-order ng pwede ba ako mag-order ng 1-piece chicken joy? That's Taglish, definitely. But it doesn't sound Konyo though. So I think the right way to say it is, Konyo is a spectrum of people talking in Taglish, but they're on the other side of the spectrum where they mostly use English. Damn, bro, try Mano's egg waffles. They're good for real, for real. For real, for real. Rich, snobby Taglish accent. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Alala ko tuloy. I just remembered. There was like only margaritas, right? In Chili's. I think it was like for 350 pesos. There was a promo on our local Chili's branches that they were gonna serve only margarita for like less than $10 per person. Tapos may mga grupo ng konyo. There was a group of konyo people on the other table who availed that promo. Tapos okay naman. I mean, they were like speaking normally. Like, konyo tone. They were speaking in their normal konyo environment. Tapos, I guess the thing that makes konyo annoying is also the behavior that comes with it. Like, they're the type of people that act obnoxious and also like slightly out of touch, quote unquote. For example, people who speak konyo in university usually like leave their phone on the table and they're gonna be like, I'll leave my phone on the table while I line up, huh? While they line up for like a food stall or something. And if you were overseas, maybe that would be fine. But you live in the Philippines. You are gonna get mugged in a matter of 10 seconds when you leave your phone on the table. Mga ganong bagay. Maybe that's why konyo is so annoying to me. Because I associate it with people who act so out of touch, irresponsibly or something. The thing about konyo speak for me is as long as it makes sense. Can't speak to me in konyo only for me to find out you didn't grow up speaking English. Like, where did you get that? Someone napulot yan. You didn't pronounce Gucci right. How did I pronounce Gucci? Ano ba Gucci? Hindi pronounce it as Gucci. Yeah. When that happened to my friend Lila, I just grabbed it for security and stuff. Yeah, usually they act rich. They feel like they're at home. They're in a subdivision. Because they're rich. Gucci, bro. Like that? Is that how you pronounce it? Evan is learning so much. Thank you. Now, I can proudly say I've explained the essence of konyo to someone. And they say it like good shit. Good shit. Like that? Good shit. Gucci, bro. Gucci. Ah! At least you guys know I'm not rich. I know. Yeah, and there we go. Lobster said it nicely. The equivalent of Konya in the US would be something like the LA Valley Girls. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's so good. That's such a good analogy. I'm experiencing brain damage. Thanks, Lila. Like, talking like this and then grabbing the next. And I can't speak. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Mga ganun. TLDR, mga ganun. I was thinking about that too, or the Spanglish speakers. Oh! Is it also a thing in Spain? Ooh. Then most likely it's going to be like the Spanglish speakers. Like upper class people mixing English and Spanish. Yeah. How do I go about with this? Do I do this? The Philippines, there's hints of American weeaboo. True though. We are real American weeaboos. Apparently, by the way, Chan, I would just like to bring up that Labubu's only started trending in America just recently. And I was like, oh really? But Filipinos have been so obsessed with Labubu's in like the entirety of last 2024. So that was honestly surprising to me when I found out that LA girls are getting obsessed with Labubu's just this month. Lila, if you want to speak like a valley girl, first push up your nail and hold your hand like speaking. Like this. Like, girl. Hindi, di talaga ako marunong. I feel like I should learn how to speak English first before I learn how to speak valley girl. In the US, there's Spanish families that don't teach their kids Spanish properly. They sound strange. Oh, and I guess it's something like that as well in the Philippines. In the Philippines, it's reverse. The parents are so obsessed with teaching their children English, they forget to teach them Filipino. That's why they sound like that. Parang ganito eh, cause my parents didn't raise me up kasi speaking Tagalog. That's why I speak like this eh. Ganun talaga eh. Tsaka in school, they ban us from speaking Filipino kaya. Like that. They sound like that. Valley girl with the vocal fry. Buti nga wala vocal fry yung mga konyo sa atin eh. Unti na lang mga kapatayon ng tao. Alas. Evan is turning into Filipino. In the Philippines, it's the children who grew up with Coco Melon. Bro, I'm so scared for these children. Ay! Kwentuhan ko kayo. Let me tell you a story of my old caretaker. Oo nga. Why didn't I think of this? Diba, I canceled or like I ended my previous stream prematurely, right? Because I had visitors, right? And my visitor was my old yaya, my old caretaker when I was like much younger, when both my parents didn't have the time to take care of me. They had to have me taken care of by a caretaker for like 3 years, more than 3 years, maybe like 5 years, ganyan. So they were my visitors last Saturday, last Friday as well. Tapos diyan we were catching up with each other. And turns out they were working in the UK for like a good amount of time, like probably a decade or more. They've been working for a decade or more in the UK. My old caretaker and her husband, and then they also met in the UK. So yun ang nangyari, di ba? Tapos what's happening right now is they want to go back to the Philippines, the two of them. And they were like, oh, but why? Because, you know, the Philippines is shit. The Philippines is shit. Why would you want to go back there? And go back here. And apparently, it's also shitty in the UK for them at the moment. And I was like, ooh. And then I asked, while my mom was talking to the caretaker, I was like talking to the husband. My sister and I, we were like asking the husband. We were like, how is it over there? Like, what's wrong? Ang ganun. And, so this husband, ano siya? He works as a teacher? A substitute teacher? I don't know the exact term, but he works as a teacher in the UK. And he said that, first of all, the children in the UK are so hard to teach nowadays that it's extremely depressing, apparently. And I was like, what do you mean by this? Like, how come? And then he explained to me that he would go to school and then the children are like completely disinterested. Like, these are children usually aged like 11 to 16, ganyan, mga ganyan. Like, they would be like completely disinterested. And I'm like, why do you think that's the case? And apparently, it's because, alam mo yung parang 4P sa atin, parang binibigyan lang daw sila ng pera. Like, the children, they're just being given money, allowance to go to school. But then that's it. They just take the allowance and then they just go to school for the sake of getting it. Then after that, they're completely like disinterested in everything else. And I'm like, oh no, that's nasty. And he was like, yeah, but on top of that, para silang may ano, they have the same situation as the Philippines, where there's this like no student left behind. That even if this kid is performing very poorly, they have to promote the kid to the next grade level. Because, you know, no student left behind. So, he said he has students for the past 5 years that he has never seen, but every single time they get promoted to the next level. Ganon, just cause. Sometimes he even sees people on the graduating ceremony. He hasn't taught these people in so long. Sabi ko, huh? May ganun din sa UK? What the fuck? Yeah, I thought it was also a Philippine exclusive thing. But apparently, it's also going on in the UK. And I'm like, that's terrible. Why are people like this? Ganun daw. So, that extremely surprised me because I thought it was just the Philippines being dumb. And maybe it's also happening overseas. So yeah, that was one thing that he pointed out. And then another thing that he pointed out is the safety in London. And I was like, oh, but he said he feels unsafe in London. And I was like, oh, but the Philippines is pretty dangerous too, you know. Like, I wasn't trying to discourage him from the Philippines. I was just like trying to give him like a clear picture of how Manila looks like nowadays. And I was telling him that there are people that steal. There are pickpockets everywhere in Manila, and there are let's say people who are not up to no good. Like, there's so many digital scams and all that. And he was like, yeah, I know, but funnily enough, it's actually way worse in the UK. And I'm like, what? And apparently, there's been so many times that he almost got stabbed in campus. And his wife, my old caretaker, there was so many times that she almost got like harassed. Like, harassed. And I'm like, and I was like, why? How come? And he was like, gang culture is like very still rampant over there. And I'm like, oh. And I completely forgot about that because I watched the Kingsman with my friends, my good friends. And I was like, oh, so gangs are still like a thing. I thought they were like fiction. Turns out there's so many gangs in UK that just wanna beat out the shit of people for no reason. So dun talaga ako nagulat. Yeah, I guess the Philippines is still better in some aspects, right? The US has that too regarding education. My cousin is a teacher and he wants to give up because all the kids post-COVID were just losing interest and they don't care about failing because they won't be leaving home. What? That's insane! What happened? No, that's surprising. Low-key that the US also has that problem. Oh, is that my mother? Thank you. Bro, my mom just stared at me. And I'm like, what? And she just stared at me. Because I just realized my room was super dark. But anyway, I didn't know what she meant by that stare. I didn't know if my mom stared at me because she wanted me to clean my room. Or if she was staring in concern because I was telling the story. Or whether she was staring at me because the room was so dark. She was just staring at me for like 3 seconds after she opened the door and gave me my laundry. She was just like staring. And I'm like, what does this mean? She said nothing. So I guess I will continue with the conversation. Yun nga. So yun nga. You know, in the Philippines, I low-key expected... I low-key expected this problem. Because we had several curriculum changes over the past few years. Right? So, and we also have a pass everyone policy, no student left behind policy. So even if children are dumb, you pass them anyway. So I was like, maybe that's just the Philippines, you know. So that was surprising. I don't see a reason why it's happening in America though. Like, what is the underlying reason? I don't get it. Mamaya may lumilipad na hanger. Tingnan ko nga messenger ko. Let me take a look at my messenger, bro. I haven't opened my messenger. Did my mom send me something? Wala naman. Wala naman siyang utos. She didn't give me an errand or anything. Why didn't she stare at me? Thinking. But yun. Let me back read. The parents are also responsible for this if some of them are in home. Yeah. No student being left behind should mean that poorly performing students should also get extra help, not that they ought to pass. Right? I agree. I don't know why it turned out to be this way. Do you guys also have that in Europe happening or not really? Also regarding safety, the UK is going through a rough patch right now. Some places are nice, but some places are very dangerous. I've seen videos of stabbings and fights breaking out in the streets. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened to my Yaya's husband. He almost got stabbed like thrice apparently. Like twice on campus and then one just outside his home. My friend from Scotland got jumped walking home. He's okay, but it is so frequent it's getting terrifying. Weirdo. That's so weird. Why? Why are there so many bad people in UK? What in the meme art is this? Hi, Mr. E, welcome. This is a commission from a Vtuber connoisseur that I should draw our children Kunoy Chisato and Minor Charlotte in The Nicolas Cage emoji. Is your old Yaya proud of you? Yeah, she was surprised when she saw the singing equipment in my room. She was like, "Oh, Lila Maria, you sing?" And I'm like, no." And then my mom was like, "Yeah, she sings." And she's like, alam mo yung parang pilit, ganun. And I'm like more embarrassed. And I'm like, fuck! Basta ganun. Yeah. I got right away the Nicolas Cage face, but what about the other one? This one is supposed to be a Nicolas Cage face as well, but like, hindi ko siya makopya. I can't replicate the face for some reason. I think it's from the same scene, I think. Pinag-sample ko, hindi. Naliya ako eh. One day, ang aking goal, charot. Hit your yaya with your best rendition of Zipper. She will be so proud. No, bro! We ain't getting naked in front of our yaya. Yung ano, ang aking... This isn't really like a major dream whatsoever. But it's like ang aking pangarap sa buhay. Hindi siya pangarap, major time pangarap. My small time dream is to sing like a good Filipino singer one day. So my mom can shut up. Kasi feeling ko namimirduhan pa rin noon, yung nanay ko. I feel like my mom gets weirded out a little bit by my singing, ? Like, I've never really seen her, like, proud of my singing. Cause I still sing like idol-like, right? Like, not really like, vibrato. Hindi ako pang The Voice. Ako po ay pang The Voice. Ganun yung aking ganun yung aking voice. That's my voice. I am for The Voice. And I'm not for The Voice Philippines. Ganon. So yes. Yun ang aking minor goal. It's not like a big goal or like whatever. I'm still okay with the way I sing anyhow. I'm just vibing it. But maybe it's like a minor thing that I'd like to happen. Nagano naman ako. I still practice singing. You know what I haven't been practicing recently? I haven't been practicing singing new songs. Yun ang problema ko. Right now. Yeah, that's my problem right now. I haven't practiced like a bunch of new songs. Professional Filipino singer Lila Maria debut soon. Yeah. I'm gonna get good. But more importantly, I feel like my set lists are getting old, guys. But also, that just means I need to learn new songs. But I haven't listened to music in so long. Which is actually surprising, chat. Chat, I've been listening to Hibiki Euphonium OSTs. And just 2009 idol music for the past 3 months. So that's something. I know you guys have a lot of requests, singing requests for me. But holy heck, I'm gonna try to study at least one new song per karaoke stream. And I hope you can look forward to it. Pag hindi talaga ako nanonood ng anime, or like if I don't hang out on YouTube too much, I don't get a good gist of like what the new songs are. Tita wants you to hit those Regine Velasquez. Yeah, she wants me to be Asia's songbird. Like, chill out, bro. I started singing at the age of 15. Kung ako, nagsimula ako, 5 years old kumanta, ganta pa din ako kumanta, magagalit din ako eh. Mom, it's okay. You already have a lot of hay on your fork. Aww. That's such a nice analogy. Wait, wrong layer? No, not really. Mga ganon. Feels weird though. You should learn to sing I Keep On Loving You. But on a serious note, does Mama Maria understand Japanese too? Probably more she can't relate. Oh, she cannot relate. cannot. She does not. She's not into the whole Japan thing. I mean, it's not like she hates it. Like, she's not like a bad parent that's like, fuck everything Japanese. It's more so she doesn't like understand it. Ganon. That's an actual saying that's directly translated. No, it's okay. It was pretty nice. I was like, that was pretty cute. Hi Sky. But saying she doesn't entirely get that thing. Like when I started singing nasally, and I have a hard time transitioning to actual proper singing. Doon siya nawirduhan. And I'm like, that's valid. I also would not sing in school. Pero ganun. One day, I will be able to sing in the Filipino way, guys. We're tubig ba? Oh, I ran out of water. I wanna get water, but I don't wanna see my mom that might be in the kitchen that might have heard everything I've said. Lean into the nasal singing, play two flutes in your nose. Yeah, it sounds like you got a lot on your plate. Yeah. Wah! Try mo nga kumanta ng Fly Away, Skyline, Pigeon Fly. What is that song? Feeling ko naman though, I feel like the solution to most of my problems, like singing problems, which I've been low-key solving bit by bit, is to sing more in English. Because Japanese songs are naturally nasal, right? Because their language is more high-pitched and you can't blame them. But it's also why I sing nasally. So I just need to learn more English songs. Yeah. Tawa nga ako eh, nakakanta ko na yung Love Pay, pati yung Die With A Smile. So happy I could sing like Love Pay songs now in the year 2025. Compared to like... In 2023, I could not speak a single speck of English. 2023, 2022. Yeah. Go to the kitchen while singing, pangarap ko, ibigin ka at sa habang panahon. Anong kanta yan? Si Lolo naman. Age check. That moment when Lila can do the SpongeBob nose flute moment. Oh, hindi Chisato. Yeah, it's Chisato time. I'm gonna be coloring her hair. She's my senpai, not my Oshi. How come? Gusto ko maging Charis Pimpenko. I wanna be like Charis Pimpenko. Charot, dami pangarap. Pyramid. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Forever. Da da da. Like a pyramid. Chisa, she might be the first VTuber here who is as much babu as Lila. But how is she babu? You know, recently I haven't watched like a lot of VTubers. I only get to hop in every now and then, but like not enough to like get to know them better, unfortunately. Pyramid, tangina mo. Pyramid, we built it like a solid rock. Da da da, forever. Da 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 da. Like a pyramid. Wala na, naubusan na ng kwento si Lila. Crew! Babackground ako dahil dyan. Her chat calls her a babu tuber every stream, apparently. It's because her voice, plus she's pretty say-so. Ah! Fair. Her voice is pretty cute, though. I agree. You know, people that are as say-so or like refreshing and pure as Chisato are super... I just said refreshing twice. Super refreshing to see. How do I say this? Ang aking take, my take, which might be a little bit controversial, and might be a little bit controversial And hypocritical as well. Ay, bakit ang daming VTuber na sobrang landi? Yun yung my pet peeve in the most recent days, in the most recent years regarding VTubing. Sometimes I just wanna chill, right? So I'm gonna look for a stream. I'm gonna look for a random VTuber to like watch. I'm gonna go on Twitch or like go on YouTube. Tapos alam mo yun, lagi na lang everybody's sense of humor is just like flirting or like not necessarily Yuri baiting. But you know the things they do in Yuri baiting, like regardless if they're collabing with a male or like female. You know, like flirty baiting. Like everybody's just flirting. Like parang I'll kiss you. Ganun. Like, ooh, she'll kiss me. Blah blah. Parang ako, I've been watching this type of humor for the last 3 years. God forbid. Or like yung mga what else? I guess like green jokes in general. I used to be a really green person. I feel like I still am. But I don't make it my personality. You know? I don't go, or maybe I do go going horny all of the time. But you know, when they see a woman is like, ooga booga. Every stream na lang, gana na lang, ooga booga. Yeah. Lila is that one friend who makes sassy jokes sometimes, but it's really very vanilla. Feeling ko, ang key takeaway ko ay, okay lang naman maging malibog. Huwag lang lagi. I watch those when I wanna turn my brain off. Gets though. It's just not for me. Kaya ang daming, there's a lot of nice VTubers that get recommended to me before. But I just can't watch them anymore. Ano din to eh, di ba nireklamo to ni Sino nga ba yun? Which blue VTuber was that? Si Bao VTuber, right? She didn't want her clips of her being horny to be known kasi lagi na lang daw siya horny clip. Like, Bao the VTuber, Bao the whale, was actually getting really annoyed with it. Parang, every time she gets clipped, it's always something related to like horny posting and all that. She was like, stop! And I'm like, finally, somebody big has pointed it out. Like, all the clips of like VTubers, well, not all. I know some clippers are good out there, but like most popular clips of VTubers are just like horny. Just about the horny. And I'm like, no, it's not funny. Ain't that the basic human decency though? Exactly. So yun ang aking pet peeve. Kaya hirap ako manood ng ibang VTuber minsan. Parang ito na naman. Some of the reason why VTubers got some poor image, right? Yeah, I don't know why it gets the most. Wait, sex sells. That's why it gets the most clicks. Pero yun, right? Very sad. Very sad, Also, this is way too much of an intense shine. I feel like I can just make this a shadow. Po? 8:30? Okay. My mom told me to walk Susie at 8:30. Ay! Why is I just noticed my stream frame dropping, chat. Wait. Let me... I'm back. Yeah, I still have an hour before I walk Susie. I'm back. Wow. I see so many streams that are just thinly veiled advertisements for the streamer's blue website accounts, and it's really annoying. Ano yun? I don't think I've come across that. What do you mean by this exactly? Like how are they? Like they're advertising the Twitter accounts? Ganoon? An hour? That's enough time for Uma Musume. No, I will finish this commission, I swear. On my mama and Susie. Oh, she swore on her mama and her Susie. Ah! Only one! ganun ka-inosente, but I can't believe I missed that one. That's so funny. Wait, is OnlyFans blue? Sabi ko sa inyo, pag malibog ako, hindi mo na ako tumitingin ng mga ng mga whatever OnlyFans, yada yada. I don't go to OnlyFans, so I don't know. I just go to Twitter and search for like nice cosplayers. I don't go to OnlyFans. Ang kulay blue nga yung OnlyFans. Bakit mukha siyang Twitter? I didn't know OnlyFans looked like Twitter. That's insane. I'm on the OnlyFans website now. It looks exactly just like Twitter. Oh, that's amazing. I think this is the first time I've come across a OnlyFans website in the past 5 years, I think. What the fuck did I come back to? No, but Ryan, because I was complaining randomly. I was like complaining about most VTuber streams that I get to hop into in my free time. Because like I would normally look for VTuber streams to hang out into, right? When I'm free. But they end up being like completely generic. Like everybody's obsessed with green jokes. That's what I was saying. And then Lenny here, he chatted that he sees so many streams that are just thinly veiled advertisements, quote unquote, for the blue website. And I'm like, what's the blue website? Like Twitter? They're advertising their Twitter blue accounts, and apparently it was OnlyFans that they were pertaining to. And I'm like, oh, that. I didn't know it was blue. Yeah, that's why. No, exactly, Axel. That's the only reason. That's the sole reason why I just visit Ryan when she's streaming. At least Ryan is a normal person. Even though she was dropped as a baby. I genuinely have fun when I watch Ryan. Parang mas okay na siya kaysa mag-experiment pa ako, magtingin-tingin na parang, not this you-rebating thing again. Why are they called green jokes when it's not refreshing like grass? Yeah. Like emoji. God, that's slander. Ryan, you were dropped as a baby, right? Yeah. What's cute about Ryan is she has nice jokes. She's just 12 years old. At least Ryan doesn't have OF. No, but like, you know, it's okay to have OF low key. I mean, if that's your bread and butter. But at the same time, it's like, is that the only thing you got going on for you? Ganon, that's why it feels. Like sometimes I feel bad when I just watch a person just going horny humor all the time. It's like, is that what we've come to? I sound like an old person saying this. Pero ganun yung feeling. Oh my god, Ryan with a good paragraph. It bothers me that it feels like a lot of VTubers are just borderline lewd all the time. That I feel like people are automatically comfortable with just wilding out. Yeah! Yeah! Like, chill out, children. Like, time and place. Anybody? Time and place. Ayun na yung akin. Pwede naman maging malibog, pero wag naman lagi. Diyos ko. You can be horny, but like, not every single minute of the day that you're living in. Kumain ka na, Lila? Ah! Wait, chat! I just realized with Cheesecake's message why my mom went into my room. I think she was inviting me for dinner. I can't believe we just realized that now. Kaya siguro siya pumasok, inaalok niya ako ng dinner. What time did my mom go in? Like, it was around 20 minutes ago, right? For context for chat. context for the newcomers that just came in, like cheesecake. Pawasok nanay ko kanina, my mom went into my room. And she just stared at me for like 10 seconds before she closed the door. And I was like, what's going on? Why did you not ask her what's up? I told her what's up. I was like, what up? You know me, I technically, I speak like that, right? She went in and I was like, what up? And she just stared at me like, and then she closed the door. Yeah. Yeah. Should eat. I'm probably gonna eat dinner at 8 o'clock. Yeah. Yeah, I always say, what up? Even Ryan, when she chats me, he's like, Lila, are you there? I chat her, what up? That's how I spell it. Also, hi, Trello. Welcome, welcome. Hello po. Lila, mapapalo na naman ako, Maria. God. Your mom gave up inviting you. Pero yun nga. Yeah, just like earlier, Lila mentioned ovulation. That is time and place. Yeah, Ryan says, I'm never horny. I just think stupid jokes are funny. Yung akin, ano ba? Like, I'm an uncle, and I think women are extremely sexy. But like, you don't see me going out everywhere and telling everybody, let me fondle your boobs or something. Kasi laging ganon. Like for example, common YouTuber like Twitch scenario is like somebody that's their VTuber mutual will come on the stream. Okay, they were like, hi ex-streamer, and they were like, hi, oh my gosh, I miss you, mwah, 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 mwah. And then the VTuber mutual will like, I'll kiss you. And then the VTuber streaming will be like, oh, I'll pin you on the bed. Oh my gosh, blah, blah, blah. And then it's just gonna be an exchange of them trying to be funny, but like flirting with each other jokingly. But I'm like, I'm so sick of this. I've watched this for the past 4 years. Give me something new. I appreciate Daybreak a lot because there's usually none of that. Yeah. But I'm just horny, I just flashbang everybody and then move on to the next topic like nothing happened. They literally showed us a photo book and we kept it professional. We just wanted to know where to get it. She probably heard, your mom probably heard, what up? And went, yeah, I'ma eat on my own. Lila wants something beyond the flirting stage. No! Stop right there. I want you to stop right there. Insert the video game truck joke. Whenever you stream, it usually ends up in you eating your own words. O, diba? Like, yung mga ganun. Or like, what else is the funny stream moment? Ano pa ba? Sometimes I like the genre of chat telling stories, random stories with like to the main streamer and all that. And then just the streamer making fun of the chat. AKA what I'm doing with you guys right now. Yun masaya yun. Yun masaya yun pag pinagtatawanan ko kayo. It makes me happy when I get to laugh at you guys. Ganon. Lila can't flirt. Imagine how slow she runs now if she breaks up with someone. Totoo. I didn't get to develop my talent of running now. Lila needs to get past the sister zone for real, for real. No! I don't want you to flirt. I don't want anybody to flirt. Now that you've said it, I've shared some random stuff in your streams. Right? Masaya na ako sa ganon. Like when I see their chat, just, sharing random bits of their day. And then the streamer just building up on that. And then, bringing in their own stories or like asking more questions. Yun, masaya yun panoorin. That's why I've kind of like realized the beauty of just chatting streams. Tapos recently, kaya rin di ako nanonood masyado ng mga collab stream. Kasi nga lagi ganon. The most common type of stream where the flirting thing happens is if it's when a collab, if it's puta, I cannot speak. It usually happens when it's a collab stream. And I'm like, yeah, no. If some of my Vtubers that I usually watch that for just chatting stream goes into a collab, I'm like, no. Yeah, no. Ganun. Can confirm I shared a bit of trauma earlier. And Lila laughed way too much. Sorry! When the trauma dumping became the bonding. Also, hi Jube, I like your unique art style. Oh, thank you, this was forced onto me. This is a commission. I usually don't draw like this, but I'm happy you enjoy it. I've been forced to draw Nicolas Cage emoji. Save me! Kidding. I've been forced against my own will by my client. Yeah, this is Nicolas Cage. I usually draw cuter girls, trust me. Wink emoji, wink emoji. Also, the beauty of small communities, it's pretty hard to read chat if it goes fast. Fair. May ano nga daw eh, recently, I learned, after reading into many Twitter threads about Sami Kosaba's recent debut, I recently learned that some streamers actually have commissioned or like they make use of a plugin, a browser plugin that chooses a message on stream for them to read. And I'm like, oh, I thought they were doing it out of sheer skill. I mean, I'm sure some of them are doing it out of sheer skill. But I didn't know there was a plugin like that until recently. I thought that was just a game thing. But it's real. Yeah, like there's like AI, like there's programs that can select what to read for these big streamers. And I'm like, ooh. Is it RNG? I honestly don't know though. I didn't go deeper into it. Yeah, for others it's a skill though, definitely. Once again, money wins. Even the art style couldn't win. Maybe you could do one of Ryan as the nervous turtle face meme. What is that meme? That is my first time hearing about that one. I can imagine having a plugin pick out a few interesting comments here and there would make it more manageable, right? I didn't know that was a thing. It surprised me so much. Na yun nga, kahit pa paano, nabibilisan na ako sa chat ko eh. Like, especially earlier, I'll be honest, when I was like talking earlier about the tooth problems, yun, mabilis na yun. Mabilis na yun para sa akin. That's like so fast for me. But maybe because the reason why the chat was fast for me was because I was adding details to my story and all the chat messages were just accumulating. With the speed those chat boxes go, it probably is an AI that checks a certain topic or message is recurring and brings it up. Yeah, I think so. I didn't catch the name though. They just mentioned some streamers admitted that they had plugins. They never mentioned any names though. Nabilis yung chat pag aasarin ka. Chat goes pretty quick when it comes to teasing you. I know, right? I wonder why. Goddamn sadists. Imagine if quote-unquote chat for you is 10 plug-in curated comments that gets refreshed every 10 seconds. I think that would be a good way to do it. Maybe it's an industry secret. I think so too. If I get my hands on it, like if I, for some miraculous reason, pop up as a VTuber despite being in med school, when I find out what this plugin is, I'm gonna break it in front of you guys. I'm gonna show it on stream. Not to toot my own horn or belittle myself, but I'm very disloyal with my communities. So the fact that I've stuck around since seeing Ryan falling off that tree in Elden Ring should say something. Ah, I enjoy watching Ryan fall down many holes in Elden Ring as well. Do you think you need something like that right now? Hindi naman. Right now, hindi naman. It's more of like, I don't feel like I stream enough to hone the skill. So, to hone that skill more. Also, I need to make this wrinkle bigger. In Elden Ring, Ryan and holes. Ledges are our weaknesses, that's for sure. Ryan falls down more than me in Elden Ring though, right? Why is my commander catching straight? We don't got Vtubers flirting here. We got chat flirting with each other. Kaya nga. Now I'm missing chat messages of Jello making out with Lenny. Those good old days. Not true. Totoo, di ba? Well, it's because Ryan played more often than you. I got mugged. Bro, the chat message gagged me. You didn't have to word it like that. I'm gonna cry. Bro spit fire. Bro literally went, it's because Ryan played more than you, lamao. Tangina, he was writing fire when he wrote. Sorry na, putang ina. Not gonna lie, Ryan does fall through holes more than you. But it's probably because everything else kills you. The only thing that can kill Ryan is herself. Fair. I agree, fair. Lila streaming Elden Ring for how many times? Oh, titignan ko yung playlist ko na yun ah. I'm gonna take a look at my playlist right now. And if it has more than 5 streams, I will hurt you. Lila Maria channel. Ryan falls down holes because she doesn't look when she's going when she's trying to read chat. Fair. Tama, playlist. Lila Maria channel Daybreak playlist. Elden Ring first Souls game. Oh god! I had 13 streams of Elden Ring. Why, that's an achievement for me, considering I only started streaming this game a year ago. Look at Titanfall 2 in comparison. I only have 1 stream of Titanfall 2 ever. An average of 1 per month. Proved you wrong. Suck that. Suck on my toes, losers. Boo. Eat your words, eat your shit. I have 13 videos of Elden Ring. Tawang-tawa, late na bagay. She's so happy. Ryan falls down holes because the holes are after her. The holes actively go under her to make her fall. Can't use the Until Then card because she recently played it. Ay, mag-schedule pa nga ako ng isa eh. I'm gonna be scheduling one more Until Then stream. She's unstoppable. Versus how many Apex streams? Shut up, guys. I'm gonna take a look at my FPS streams. Hi, to be fair, my FPS playlist has not updated in so long. Oh my gosh, FPS 93 videos updated 1 month ago. Oh, not bad. I just have 93 FPS streams. Or this time? Oh, that's pretty few, no? I was expecting this to be over 100. But then I realized Apex became ugly down the drain. We're Apex gang forever. Something has changed on Lila. Seize her! Give her this. She'll be busy sometime soon. 13 videos of Elden Ring and they're all titled, haha, coming back to this game after a long time. Haha, my friend sounds like. I pretend I do not see. What? No. I can't read. I don't see the chat. Oh, I think I should just continue drawing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, nobody's chatting. It's okay. I can just ignore chat for now. Yeah. I'm just gonna make my own new topic, right? You guys know my mom cooked adobo this dinner. And I haven't eaten adobo in so long. I remember you used to have the whole week lined up with Apex. Yeah! That was my debut. Kasi Apex is fine, but it's more of like nakaka-guilty siya stream. Like, yun yung ano ko. Like, if I had like top 3 games that make me feel sick after streaming it, my weird top 1 would be Apex. Kasi weird. Apex is like weird in a sense that parang I'm just enjoying. I'm just locked in and I'm not talking. Ganon. Now every now and then I do get to talk in Apex, right? But like most of the time, maybe like 60% of the time, you're gonna be engaged in just FPS. That's recently din naman, sabi ko, maybe that's just me being harsh on myself. Let me like watch other streamers, Vtubers, or like IRL streamers play Valorant or like Apex. So I realized ko hindi na rin ako natutuwa. So I feel like in general, I'm just not too happy with streaming FPS games. Siguro clipping FPS games would be nice. But I've learned down the drain after a few years, parang, it's not for me. You got the skills for Apex too. Not anymore though, I'm super rusty, I think. You know, I'm rusty as my keyboard. Yeah, there's a lot of locking in when you play with games, right? That's why I feel less guilty, quote unquote, when I'm just chatting with you guys like this. Ever since Lila understood the thrill of mahjong, she never looked back. Yeah, FPS needs so much focus and you can't yap. Maybe I'll stream Apex again when I'm like God or something. When I'm as good as, what do you call this? Sino yun? See, it's Dreamy. Mahjong and horse races, real orgies and activities. So, mahjong kasi at least pwede ka makipag-chismisan naman nagmamahjong. You can talk with one another when you're playing mahjong. That's me when I watch Valorant. I don't know the game, I don't enjoy watching it, but on Apex, I'm enjoying streams and I did one clip of you too. Yeah, I still have that clip. I know that clip. You compiled all my devotion stuff. Brrr. Yeah. It's because you idolize Aqua a lot, I think. Maybe that's just my impression. Yeah, I think so too. No, I genuinely think so too. Like, I genuinely enjoyed watching Aqua, like, do Apex. But if I'm just watching like a generic, like, let's say, gold rank VTuber, parang, or like, even a streamer, a gold rank streamer, it's just like, sleep. Me. Ganun siya. Kaya hindi ko na siya sinistream. Kasi parang nagigilty ako. Eh parang kung ako nga, if I don't like get happy watching other people play Apex, how am I gonna feel happy after streaming Apex? May there's that kind of nuance to it, I guess. But also, it could just be me overthinking. It's Timmy, Lila. He's not Jimmy. Oh, because Jimmy is from Better Call Saul. Oo nga. If you collab with other people, it also becomes fun. Seeing ya bunting with Johnny. True. Ang concern ko naman, my other concern is when I collab with people, when I'm playing FPS games, nagiging naman siya, opposite. Like, I mean, it's normal behavior, of course, to like, talk more with your collab mate than the chat, usually, right? Usually, ganun yung setup, right? Like, you guys understand that. I also understand that when I watch collab streams. But at the same time, I gave it some time. I was like, maybe I just have a severe case of skill issue, you know. So maybe I just have a severe case of skill issue. Maybe I just need to get good at collabing while you know, talking with chat. Ganon. So I gave it like a few tries and all that. Pero hindi talaga. It hits different when you're playing solo versus when you're playing with friends on the stream. Ganon. Yeah, tapos yun pa. Parang my main content, or like I'm at my happiest when I talk to you guys. So like whenever I don't do that on a stream, and then I press end stream, I'm like, fuck, that was a terrible stream. Ganon yung feeling. Kaya tamo lahat ng aking stream na yun ay drawing. Karaoke, drawing. It's better to diversify instead of being pegged as just a one-game streamer. To each their own, though. To each their own. Like, I don't mind it's Steamy being an Apex streamer only, right? But I get you, I get you. Lemo, hi! Sup, Lila? I'm about to eat dinner soon in like 3 minutes, unfortunately. But, you'll catch me anyhow, and that's good. I am happy that you are here. I'm happy that everybody is here. Ang aking niluluto na yon ay ang aking chismis. My gossip for you today, chat, is I mentioned this like a few streams ago. But diba yan, I had a cover that I recorded in 2023. So it was ages ago, right? Tapos Hindi kasi ako nagpa-commission ng MV. I didn't commission an MV for it. Sabi ko ako na lang gagawa. But like, hindi ko na siya nagawa. I didn't get to do the MV for that cover. This cover is still unreleased up to this day. Kasi sobrang ako sa boses ko noon. I was like, and this is so ugly. Who wants to listen to this? Blah, blah, blah. Typical self-deprecating blah, 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 blah. Tapos kahapon nagpa-real talk ako kay Ryan. I had Ryan give me like a pep talk. Or like, go Gordon Ramsay on me, you know. I was like, please, go harsh on me. I don't know what to fucking do. And just like, just fucking do it. That's the whole TLDR of the conversation. I was like, but if I release the cover, I'm not bringing anything of value to the world. And then Ryan was like, bro, when we do karaoke streams, do you think it's gonna make the Philippines better? No, we do it because they enjoy it. We do it because you enjoy it. Go do it. And she went Gordon Ramsay on me. And I'm like, so, yes, sir. So, I would like to announce that I am working on a cover that I hope to release this weekend. The MV is like 40% done. I don't have the thumbnail yet though. But yun. And I did say initially I was gonna release it as a members only cover. But I figured that's just my self-deprecating self-talking. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna post it in public sometime this weekend. So I hope you can look forward to it. Yes. Yeah, ito yung na-delete ko. Apparently, the file for the cover was in my downloads folder. And it was just titled mix1.mp3. And I was like, asan na yung file? I was looking for it with the whole title as and all. Hindi siya lumalabas. And then I looked at my old Premiere Pro project for the music video, the said cover. And apparently, they could not locate a file called mix1.mp3. And I'm like, dinilit ko siguro to. So I went to the recycling folder. Recycling bin. I found Mix1MP3 and it was a fully mastered cover that I did in 2023. So yun, that's very nice. But why is my deltoid having a spasm? The fuck? Bro, my deltoid just had a spasm. The fuck? Like a 4-second spasm. Like right now. Tapos na siya though. It was just 4 seconds. It was like dug 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 dug. It was beating like a heart. Dug 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 dug. Why? Why did that happen? Hypokalemia? Lila, right now. Fuck it! Publishing it public is better. Lila later at 10 p.m. Oh no. No membership content again. De, naisip ko na yan. I thought I was gonna say that to myself. But I went, you know what? The good compromise around here is publish the cover publicly, but the whole art for it, provide it as a members only wallpaper. Yan, naisip ko na yan para wala akong palusot. So that I don't have an excuse to upload the cover as a members only. Yeah. Me defeating my self-deprecating self. That was tita kinukulbit ka na via telepathy. Oo nga. I get it, we have to strive for perfection, but things don't have to be perfect for the masses to enjoy them. Right. Totoo. You can also have a members only after party. Oh, that's so good. Oo nga. You know, speaking of what Eman said, I saw something on Facebook. On Facebook, out of all places. I saw this specific post on Facebook and I was like, fuck you, I'm going to cry now. I'm gonna show it to you guys in case you guys also need to see it. But this JPEG hit so hard, like I cried. This JPEG hit so hard, I cried like a baby. Asa na yun? Saan nag-save? Yan. Chat. It's a picture of Suisei with an imperfect circle, saying, just make it exist first. You can make it good later. Me, Hoshimachi Suisei fan. Yun ang aking reaction. Me 1 hour after. Yun. So yan, ginawa ko yung music video ng aking cover. So yan, it's ugly. It was recorded in 2023, but I don't give a fuck anymore. And I hope you can enjoy it anyhow. I saw your Facebook post, like Lila Maria, almost interacted and commented, realized it's my Facebook and my whole legal name is used. Oh yeah, speaking of, I've been trying to post on Facebook again. I keep forgetting I have a Facebook account. Imagine if we can do it like how SpongeBob drew a circle. That episode, I still remember that one. I've seen those memes, they are so wholesome. Right? Same, I can't react on Facebook. It's not like anybody will know. Except me. Nobody will know. It's okay if you react on my Facebook post with your full legal name. It's gonna be completely safe, chat. Trust me. I decided to unfollow you because of the same reason as Chris. If I follow you on Facebook, does it show publicly? I think it depends on your settings. Nobody will know and then she comments, oh, hi, Chris. I'll stalk Lila Maria's Facebook later. I hope I don't react for my own safety. You have no escape. I will know who your parents are. While still following the Data Privacy Act of 2012. It's okay if you can react. That means you had a good time on my Facebook profile. If I follow Lila will really find out where I study. You already have my address. He follows the VTuber. Quick, everyone, point and laugh. Kumain ka na, mami. Sunduin ka na. Yes, po. Okay, I'm actually gonna eat now. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for attending this stream. Boo! Boring thank you part. There she goes again, being sappy and all. Then legit thank you kasi. Thank you for watching the stream. Hit the like button if you like the stream. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of the next update. And that's it for Lila Maria channel today. We would like to see you on the next stream tomorrow. I hit the dislike button. Fuck you!
music mix.
Also, reminder for everybody to eat dinner. Bye! Also, bungit! Ang ina talaga ng mga tao dito, no?